everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 903 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm trying out the Naked Cosmetics Loose Pigment that I got in Naturally Nude number 3, and this looks like a beautiful rose gold shade. So this is a product that I got in my July 2020 Ipsy Glam bag, and I'm pretty excited because I got 2 full-size products in my July Glam bag, which cost $12, but this full-size product alone retails for $14.99. So if you want to see my unbagging video, I'll have that linked in the description down below. But I've heard really good things about the Naked Cosmetics Loose Pigments, so I'm really excited to finally get to try it out. I also love that it's natural makeup, and it says it's free from talc, mineral oils, waxes, or fillers. I have to try and be careful and not spill anything or make too much of a mess. It opens right up to loose powder. So I am just going to take a tiny bit on my finger. Oh, it's so soft. And I'm going to do a little swatch. Ooh, yes. That is beautiful. I love this shade. It really is a perfect rose gold shade with a gorgeous shimmer metallic finish. You can see how that's catching the light. It's such a tiny, soft powder and swatched really beautifully. So for this video, I am gonna do an eyeshadow look that only uses this one color. So I'm gonna try applying it in a few different techniques. So first off, I am gonna pick up a fluffy crease brush and pick up some of the powder. Oh gosh, not too much. I'm gonna tap out some of the excess into the cap here. And I want to do a diffused color into the crease. Oh yeah, that actually does blend out and diffuse, and look how I was hoping. So you can get it to be just a subtle wash of color. That's really pretty. Because it still has that pretty metallic sheen, but it's nice and blended. It blends really easily with a brush. I love that. I feel like it helped to highlight the brow bone. Add a little emphasis to the eyes, so I could see myself even just with a no eyeshadow look, just sweeping a little bit of this into the crease and onto the brow bone, just to add a nice little hint of shimmery glow. But now I want to use my finger to apply this to get as much color payoff. So I'm going to pick up some of the powder on my finger and apply it all over the eyelid. Ooh, wow. It is such a difference in the amount of color that shows up and the metallic finish that I can achieve when I apply it with my finger, or if I try and blend it out with a brush. So I love when you can get that kind of gradient effect from the same eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. I love how that looks. This is seriously the perfect color because it's pigmented enough and shows up enough that it looks like I'm wearing eyeshadow, because I am, but it looks glam, but it can also be casual or glam. Like, I just love how versatile this shade is, and it's so pretty. I feel like it complements my coloring nicely. Oh my gosh, and it just looks so gorgeous on the eye. And you can see how it blends really nicely into the crease where I used more of that blended diffused technique, and then how it just is so shimmery and metallic and foiled on the eyelid that I feel like this is a perfect one color eyeshadow look. It has enough dimension and interest, and it doesn't look like I just quickly threw on one shade that doesn't look incomplete. Like, it looks like a finished eyeshadow look. And I did it very quickly though. So wow, love that. The last technique that I want to try out though is using a glitter primer. This is so beautiful and pigmented and metallic that I don't even feel like it needs a glitter primer, but I just am very curious. So I like to use my NYX glitter primer. Inexpensive, works great. And I just took a little bit and I'm gonna apply that all over the eyelid. All right, and then I'm going to pick up the powder with my finger again, and I'm going to press this on top of that glitter primer. Oh, wow. I didn't even think that this could be any brighter and more metallic, but it actually really does amp it up a lot with that glitter primer. Wow, that is amazing. I'm glad I tried out this technique because I am so surprised by what you can really achieve with this powder. Wow. It just looks more shiny, I feel like, the eye with the primer, but look at that difference without the primer versus with the primer. I'll do a zoomed in view so that you can really see the difference. Both of them are beautiful, but if you want to get as much color and shimmer as you possibly can with the powder, use the glitter primer because it really did make a very noticeable difference. The eye with the primer, I feel like just makes it even more glam. So if I was just doing a casual everyday look, I would just be totally fine with the amount of pigment and color without the primer. But then if I wanted to be glam and fancier, I would use the primer just so I get as much shimmer as possible. But as far as the formula, like the creasing, any fallout, it doesn't need a primer in that sense. It's just to really amp it up because I'm not having any creasing at all on the eye without the primer. And that is impressive because you can see I have a lot of lines in my eyelid, but it's not settling and it's amazing. Like there's not even fallout on my face. And this is a loose powder. It's just so easy to work with, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, this seriously lives up to the hype. I can't stop looking at it. I seriously want to wear this every day. It's that beautiful and easy and flattering and perfect, and I'm so excited about it. This is definitely one of my new favorite eyeshadows. I didn't think that I would love a loose powder as much as I do because they are kind of an intimidating product to me, but you don't have to be intimidated by this. It's so easy to use. Whether you decide to use a glitter primer or not, you can't really go wrong with it. Whether you choose to apply it with a brush or your finger, it'll still look great. So I just love that you really can't mess up the application of this because it's just gonna look beautiful no matter how you apply it. Well, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.